If you could sit down with this audience today, what would you tell them that will give them hope or encouragement? What would be your counsel for members of the church?
Well, that's a really thoughtful question. There are a lot of aspects to a testimony. We say, I have a testimony of the church and so on. And that's really got a lot of facets. You know, I know the Book of Mormon's true. I know the Joseph Smith, tithing, temples, you know, we can go on and on. And I'm not sure we have all of those facets at the same level of strength. Some people much stronger in the Book of Mormon, some more about the prophet. But over the years, as I watched these people we worked with and heard their stories, some miraculous, some tragic, I began to notice that so much of it depends on what your testimony is and what your perception is of God. Is he this distant being who created the universe, kind of wound it up like a clock and has now gone off to other things that you don't ever bother? Is he a harsh, punitive deity that sends down tsunamis and earthquakes to punish everybody for their wickedness? Or is he a loving, kind, caring Heavenly Father who knows us intimately and loves us infinitely? And when you get that testimony sunk deep in your heart, see, that's why those two experiences I had as a teenager made such a difference. That's what it taught me. Yeah. This is my Heavenly Father. Then, because I know who he is and what he is, then I can trust in his promises, and that's where the hope comes from. So those are the two keys to know that your Heavenly Father is really just that. I love that primary song, you know, Heavenly Father.
Father, are you really there?
There are a lot of people asking that out there. Yeah. Are you really there? Do you really hear and answer every child's prayer? Well, I can testify that he does, but everybody's got to find that one out for themselves. And so I'd suggest two practical things. I started as a project a couple of years ago. I started going through even the Old Testament, which we think of as kind of the more harsh picture of God, and looking for pictures of God as our loving Father. I'll just give you one example. In the Psalms it says, he that watcheth over Israel slumbers not nor sleeps. Now you think about that. You don't ever kneel down, pray to God, and get a busy signal. You never get, you know, press 1 if you're looking for this, press 2 if you're looking for this, you know. You don't need a visa, you don't need a passport. He's always open, no vacation days. That is really a remarkable statement about our Father, see. And just going through those and looking for those kind of statements will build that testimony and let the Spirit confirm, this is my Heavenly Father.